Today I want to talk to you about the God frequency. What is the God frequency? When we say the God frequency, what does it mean? Okay, now let us explain what frequency is. Frequencies are channels through which waves travel, through which wave particles move. Now, when we talk of the God frequency, we are talking about the channel through which the energy of God, the energy of Zion, travels to encounter a man. Let's explain frequency, and in the human perspective, so that you can have a sense of it in the divine perspective. Now, when we talk of frequencies, we have so many frequencies on earth. We have the radio frequency, we have the gamma frequency, we have the X-ray. Those things are the waves that travel through the air, invisible as it is. But men have discovered a way to design receivers, antennas, receptacles that can meet with these frequencies, and with that, those antennas will attract the frequencies and then now translate it into meaningful sounds, where you can sit from one end of the globe and understand someone from another end of the globe. That is why you can even speak through telephone and someone in the United States can hear you from Ghana. How is it possible? This whole basis through which science have built its theories and its evidences and activities and objects on, these are spiritual things. Science itself may deny the supernatural, but science is built on supernatural basis. Science is built on supernatural discoveries. How can you discover a wave, a radio wave, a gamma wave, an X-ray? How can you discover these things? These things are unseen, they are invisible, they are supernatural, but science have discovered these means through which they can communicate and use them for their own good, but yet they deny the act of the supernatural. Now let me tell you, this same way that we are able to transmit information through waves, through frequencies from one end of the globe to another, is the same way God is transmitting his own frequency, called the God frequency, through which when a man's receptacles are tuned and ready to receive, the man comes into a contact with this frequency, these waves of God. That is when we say the man has an encounter, because once your receptacles, that is your ability, the ability of your spirit to receive, comes in contact with those frequencies, with the God energy, with the frequency of God, you now enter into the realm of God. It is called encounter with God. And so you can see a man says, I encountered God on the mountain, I encountered God in my room while I was praying. It is because the man has trained and positioned his or her receptacles to receive from the divine source. So the God frequency is not just a sound. To science it may be sequence of sounds, but when we talk of the God frequency in the divine perspective, it is the ability of a man to come in contact with the energies of God, the energies of Zion, which will now transport that person into the realm of God to have encounter with God. So today, many of us, this is what we need, an encounter with God that will transform our lives. But until we are ready and tuned to the frequency frequency of God, we will not have that encounter. Today, what I want to leave you with is that there is an energy of God moving about through the whole earth. Whoever is ready will come in contact with this energy. You have to prepare yourself. You have to constantly seek Him in prayer, engage Him in His word, and when you do so, you are building your system and your receptacles ready to engage in the conversation between deities, between divinity. That way God Himself is able to meet you at the point of intersection in the spirit realm, where you will have an encounter with God. There are energies of Zion transmitted all throughout the earth and waiting for men who are ready. Today, decide whether you are ready for an encounter, or you just want to walk this world as a mortal mere man. Shalom, God bless you. This is Prophet Elsia. Stay blessed as I come your way again with another epic revelation. Shalom.